We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jordan Lyles is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Joey.
And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The 1-1. Popped up. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Batting third.
Stepping in now,
Right
Austin Meadows. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau.
The second base.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Lau, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Soft liner towards short. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays 4 and the Rangers nothing. Tyler Glasnow will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A change of scenery might be. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm, 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball, good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey.
3-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box, Nick Solak. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So first and second with one man gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready now, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Santana, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
1 strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3-1 to him now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
In now, Yandy Diaz.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base.
I mean, this is old school baseball at its finest right there. Put the speed demon at the top of the order that creates havoc on the base pass, and then your number 2 hitter who's supposed to have the best bat control. Why not implement the hit and run? And it worked to perfection.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. and a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brandon Lau. First delivery to him on the way.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting. The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
So striding in, Nate Lowe, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third, 2 away. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Choo, 37 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Ronald Guzman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2 out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jose Trevino would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Willie Adames. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Well,
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Santana will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
ball 1, no strike.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Zunino, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 4-0. Striding into the box, Jose Trevino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Elvis Andrews.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope. That's inside.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Nick Solak, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
Left fielder, Joey Wendell.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And this is popped up near second base. Adames has it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down at 3-1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
In now, Jose Trevino, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Look out, 2-0 now. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They trail here 4-0. Colby Allard will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Colby Allard.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Lau hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nate Lowe is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch to the left side, but it's well foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Brendan McKay will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So here's Mike Zunino. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting, Danny Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Ready with the 3-0. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pops this one up. Adames has it, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Rangers, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now in the box, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Runners on first with one down. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate
The first
now,
baseman.
Ronald Guzman.
Ronald.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yandy Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home.
Ball
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Chu. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Digging in, Nate Lowe. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That's popped up. Chu coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jonathan Hernandez will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Jonathan Hernandez.
So stepping in, Manuel Margot. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Second and third, 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers nothing. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Low has a play. 1 down.
now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Meadows moving back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows coming in on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Number 57 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 57.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back. Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Joey Wendell.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Diaz ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Rangers nothing. At the plate, Nick Solak. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and Lau is there for the catch. There's 1 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the 3rd baseman, Isaiah.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows moving back. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Hunter Renfroe is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
For the Rays. Now playing right field, number 11.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
In now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, right fielder,
Diego Castillo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Shin-Soo Choo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Guzman.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Castillo rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
I got the count.
You
1
can't
and
go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Rangers 1. Nick Goody comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nate Lowe.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, up there.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's up there.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Goody, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, that's down.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kevin Kiermaier would be next. Payoff pitch on its way.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Rougned Odor. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes now to Andrus. So back-to-back sliders for strikes.
Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Nick Solak is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Tampa Bay Rays put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Brendan McKay earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jordan Lyles was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.